platform, about to let them go. Ready for race one. They're off and racing this time, winning the start clearly on the inside. Polo's Mate, but challenging early Miss Martineau. Miss Martineau's now raced to the lead. Pocket Pearl's up second, wider out Regent Street from Polo's Mate, the rails. Then back midfield came Flaming Arc, wider out on the track as they start to go up the hill was Come and Win. They're followed by just in behind them Miss Green, a length and a half back. Then in the field came Have Mercy on Us. They're followed by over on the outside was Stylish Luck, and last of all is Archdale. Along the side they go, and it's a good charge up front. Miss Martineau's one of them there with Pocket Pearl wider out, and wider still is Regent Street. They're followed by just in behind them then one that's lost the cap is Miss Green going forward. They're followed by back in the field then running on fairly came Come and Win up the hill. Further back at the head of the rest was Flaming Arc from Stylish Luck, and back at the rear of the field now is Polo's Mate. They're about to round the home turn, and out very wide on the track moving up is Miss Green to challenge Pocket Pearl the centre. Miss Martineau the rails, they corner together. They're followed by further back coming down the outside was Come and Win with Flaming Arc in the straight though, and Miss Green's race to the lead, got a length in front. In second placing Miss Martineau, they're followed by running on fairly down the outside comes Flaming Arc, but in the shadows of the post it's Miss Green hanging on. Now Flaming Arc's coming at it, Miss Green getting very tired. Flaming Arc's grabbed it near the line, and Flaming Arc wins the first. Miss Green second, third placing Stylish Luck. Miss Martineau in behind them. They're followed by Come and Win. Further back Have Mercy on Us, Archdale. In behind them then to pull up was Polo's Mate, Pocket Pearl knocked up, and last in was Regent Street. Wait the numbers. Race number one on the program, the TJ Slaven Memorial Handicap First Division, and a starter on the platform. About to go. Set and racing here at Yea. Duchess Renee threw the head in the air and missed the start a length or so. Coming away smartly there, pressure down towards the inside. Cascade showing pace as well with Venetian Beauty between them. Wider out True Prince makes a line of 4 early. Just in behind them then settling on the rails came Swept. Followed by over on his outside is Chick's Cabin. 4 lengths away then Tricky Eyes. And Duchess Renee is back at the rear. Along the side they come with 700 metres to go, and it's a great charge up front. Venetian Beauty might be just in front of Cascade wide on the track. They're followed by just in behind them then as they start to climb the hill there, would be going around the outside Chick's Cabin in a well-bunched field. They're followed by further back then as they start to go up the hill was Swept at the head of the rest, followed by Tricky Eyes in behind them, Duchess Renee, and pressure down is last of all. They're about to round the home turn now, and Chick's Cabin's taken over control. In second placing is Swept on the inside. They're followed by further back in the field came True Prince on the rails, and at the head of the rest was Tricky Eyes, drifting to the centre of the track in search of the better going. Chick's Cabin's in front by over 2 lengths in front now. Is Swept is second, followed by Tricky Eyes running on fairly, but right over against the outside rail. It's Chick's Cabin in front. Chick's Cabin well clear from Swept, and Chick's Cabin will score nicely. Chick's Cabin scores by 8 lengths. Second placing went to Swept just in front of Tricky Eyes. They're followed by Cascade. In behind them there to pull up was Venetian Beauty. They're followed by True Prince. Back behind them Duchess Renee, and pressure down at the rear. Wait the numbers. Well, Harry Bacon knew where he was off to there, out in search of the better going towards the centre of the track. It's paid dividends for him. Number 7, Chick's Cabin, clear winner after the running of the second race, ridden by Harry Bacon. Third, they're ready. Field settles, they're racing this time, a reasonably even dispatch. Winning the start, Gracia Credo early, it'll lead settling down. From Fearless Boy racing up to second, Opacus third the rails. A length away then came Noble Red, and 2 away last of all Saxon White. Along the back they go, 900 from home, and the leader is Gracia Credo by 2.5 lengths. In second placing is Fearless Boy. Third the rails is Opacus. A length and a half away back then in the field came Noble Red, and 2 away last of all is Saxon White. Along the side of the track they go at about the 650 metre mark, and the leader is Gracia Credo by 2 lengths. In second placing is Fearless Boy over on the outside of Opacus third. 2 lengths away then in the field came Noble Red, and about 5 away last of all now or more is Saxon White. Up the hill they climb, Gracia Credo being collared in the centre by Opacus, who's gone to the lead. They're followed by Fearless Boy out wider, and in behind them came Noble Red swinging the home turn, and the leader now is Opacus from in second placing placing Gracia Credo nearer the inside. They're followed by Fearless Boy. Out in the centre of the track now, Opacus goes for home. It's opened up a break of 2 lengths in front. Fearless Boy goes to second over Gracia Credo from Noble Red. But in the run home, it'll be Opacus will be too good. Fearless Boy trying hard, but Opacus comes down to the line. A nice winner for Ray Douglas. Opacus wins by 5 lengths on the line. Second, Fearless Boy. About 6 away. Third was Gracia Credo. In behind them, Noble Red and Saxon White. Wait, the numbers on race number 3 on the program.
3, 5, 2, 1.
3, 5 and 2 the numbers. All set. Ready to go. 1200 the journey. Line settles. Ready and off and racing this time. Winning the start, Neil Yerry on the inside. It'll lead settling down from Young Fatima. Ballinor wider out on the track. Going up Bagaloom in the early stages. Just in behind the Morning Angel, Royal Roden. Then Brenton John settling back midfield. Followed by going up along his inside is Zingaro King back third last. Berry Lad second last. And last of all, hard ridden about 4 lengths away is Reign of Babylon. Taking over as they start to go along the side of the track there is Ballinor. In second placing Young Fatima the outside. In third place is Bagaloom, followed by him behind them Neil Yerry. Length and a half away Morning Angel from Royal Road and Berry Lad out wider. A length and a half back then came Brendan John there, followed by back in the field now Zingaro King, hard ridden second last, and 5 away last of all is Reign of Babylon. Up the hill they climb, and now going to the lead Young Fatima prior to turning for home. Second placing Ballinor, wider out Bagaloom running on well. Just in behind them Morning Angel as they straighten up with Neil Yerry in the straight now. Young Fatima in front. Bagaloom might be the danger, grabbing it quickly on the outside from Ballinor. Then came further back was Morning Angel in the straight. Young Fatima fighting back. Bagaloom trying to get it on the outside. Bagaloom going up to Bagaloom going, drawing clear near the line, and Bagaloom will win. Bagaloom scores by a length and a half on the line. Young Fatima second. Brendan John got up for third from Berry Lad. Ballinor in behind them, followed by further back was Neil Yerry. They're followed by Morning Angel, wider out Zingaro King. They're followed by Royal Roden, and Reign of Babylon was the last in. Stand by for the placings on race number 4 on the program. Number 8 is the winner. Its head in the air, that was Not True, missed the start. And coming away smartly, Kint the King. It'll lead on, settling down. Sky Invader goes up to second. Wider out Bow Hunter in the early stages as they settle down into stride. Length away then Burning Palm, followed by Prendre. And 4 away last of all is Not True. Along the back they go, 1200 metres from home. Kint the King the leader by a length and a half. In second placing is Sky Invader. Bow Hunter third, the outside of Burning Palm the rails. A length away Prendre. And back at the rear, tacking onto the field now is Not True. Along the back they go, 1,000 from home. Kint the King the leader by a length and a half on Sky Invader second. Bow Hunter third. They're followed by making ground now Not True around the outside with Prendre, and Burning Palm back towards the rear of the field. Up the hill they're about to climb. Kint the King the leader with 700 metres to go. Pulling its way up to second is Sky Invader. They're followed by Prendre, further back Bow Hunter with Not True, and 3 away last of all now is Burning Palm. Along the side they go, 600 metres to go, and Kint the King still half a length in front of Sky Invader second, Bow Hunter third. Then came Prendre, Even True, and 4 away last of all is Burning Palm. They're about to round the home turn, 400 metres to go. Sky Invader's got to a narrow lead. Over in second placing, running on now around the outside is Bow Hunter. Wider out on the track then came Sky Invader battling away in the straight. And again, Sky Invader might have grabbed a narrow lead from Bow Hunter out in the better going. Bow Hunter's going home better than Sky Invader. Then came Even True down to the straight at 100 metres to go. And Bow Hunter's drawing clear from in second placing. Wide out is Prendre. And Bow Hunter just in front, just hung on. Bow Hunter just hung on and won. Was weakening badly on the line. Prendre made a good race of it in the end and just got second. Third placing maybe Even True from Sky Invader. Then Burning Palm and Kint the King. I reckon it's just got there. Yellow Unsprouted Wings near the line, Prendre. Bow Hunter looked to have them, but it all set. Tavish a little bit fractious out wide. Settles again. Pretty good line now. Set to go. No, Tavish up in the air again. Hasn't done any harm. It's down again. Now they're ready, they're racing this time. Rebel Cause missed the start over on the outside and coming away smartly, Bold to Say with Laura Line in the early stages. Show of Charm showing some pace as well, Tavish up fourth. They're followed by, as they settle down into stride, going around them Wingham. In behind them Rosenberg from Wild Bull. Then back in the field came Cruise Liner, a length and a half away, Rebel Cause second last. And last of all is Wonga Light. Along the back they go. Show of Charm opens up a break of 3 lengths with 1,000 metres to go. In second placing is Tavish on the outside of Laureline the rails, then Wingham. 4 lengths away, Bold to Say, followed by Rosenberg improving with Wild Bull. Rebel Cause at the head of the rest, followed by Cruise Liner and Wonga Light at the rear. Along the back of the track they go, 650 metres from home, and the leader is Show of Charm by a length and a half. In second placing is Wingham. Tavish up there handy, followed by in behind them Wild Bull. Then came Laura Line, Rebel Cause. Further back then was Wonga Light from Rosenberg, Cruise Liner, and now dropping out to last of all is Bold to Say. Up the hill they're about to climb, and Show of Charm is the leader by 2 lengths now over in second placing Wild Bull. Then came Tavish further back in the field improving Rebel Cause. Then came Wonga Light coming into it. Cruise Liner at the head of the rest, followed by Laura Line. Wingham well back with Rosenberg, and last of all Bold to Say. They round the home turn, and the leader is Show of Charm by 2 lengths, Wild Bull second. Then came Rebel Cause out wider, running on fairly, and wider still was Wonga Light with Cruise Liner in the straight, and Show of Charm in front, but here comes the bull, and wider out is Wonga Light joining in quickly. Wonga Light has raced up and grabbed the lead from Show of Charm and Wild Bull, and Wonga Light is drawing clear near the line, and Wonga Light, a good run. Wonga Light scores by 3 lengths. Wild Bull got second. Third placing over on the outside there would have gone to their Show of Charm. It might have been or out wider on the track, Rebel Cause. Just in behind them then came Rosenberg. They're followed by Laureline, Bold to Say. Back further came Wingham, and Rosenberg back amongst the tail enders. That one up ahead of them was Cruise Liner in the minors as well out wide. Stand by for placings after race number 6 on the program. About to clear the front of the stalls here. They do so now. Starter on the platform, ready to go down to the judge in the lap of the track. Stand ready. Now King Kelton a bit fractious on the outside. Now they're ready, they're set, they're racing this time. A reasonably even dispatch in the last, with coming across early White Rock Boyd, bracing, showing some pace with Mowgli near the inside, and King Kelton showing pace from the outside barrier. A line of them as they settle down into stride, bracing the inside. White Rock Boy one off the fence, wider out the Catford Kid and King Kelton. Mowgli just in behind them, followed by Reuben's Pride. Then back second last Wild Beat. Pleasure Bow brings up the rear. Out towards the 1600 metre mark they stride as they swing out of the straight, and the leader is bracing over on the outside. White Rock Boy second, between runners the Catford Kid with King Kelton wider out fourth. They're followed by back in the field then as they work their way along the back was Reuben's Pride. Then came Mowgli, Pleasure Bow, and back at the rear of the field is Wild Beat. Along the back they head 1300 metres from home in the last, bracing now a clear leader by a length. In second placing over on the inside is White Rock Boy. King Kelton wider out with the Catford Kid in that forward division. Mowgli just in behind them as the field starts to bunch again. Then came further back was Wild Beat going around the outside. Then came Reuben's Pride and Pleasure Bow back at the rear. A well-bunched field as they head along the back, and the leader is bracing, whipping right around the outside to join it is Wild Beat. Just in behind them then came King Kelton. There followed by further back commencing a run is Reuben's Pride. White Rock Boy, the Catford Kid, then came Mowgli and Pleasure Bow at the rear. Along the back of the track they head towards the 600 metre mark, bracing the inside, and Wild Beat over on the outside. They're 2 or 3 in front of Reuben's Pride third. Then came King Kelton, followed by further back was White Rock Boy. Then came Mowgli wider out with Pleasure Bow starting to improve. And back at the rear is the Catford Kid, climbing the hill, and Wild Beat's taken over a clear lead by a length and a half. Bracing look gone. Pleasure Bow moving around the outside, followed by further back 2 came Reuben's Pride coming into it, and at the head of the rest was King Kelton going for the rails run. They swing the home turn there right across the track. Out wide Pleasure Bow's grabbed a narrow lead. In second placing, bracing, battling back again with King Kelton nearer the inside, and further back then in the field came Reuben's Pride. Pleasure Bow just in in front. Trying hard is Bracing, but Pleasure Bow against the outside rail might be narrowly in front of Bracing, coming down towards the line. Pleasure Bow drawing away in the last, and Pleasure Bow scores by 3 lengths. Bracing second, King Kelton third. In behind them then to pull up wide out on the track was Wild Beat. Then came Reuben's Pride, who weakened. Mowgli well back out of it with White Rock Boy, and the Catford Kid was last in. Wait the numbers on the last on the program. The Charles Murphy Memorial Distance Handicap. Number 2 is the winner, Pleasure Bow, R. Douglas. Second placing to 7, Bracing, G. Cullen. And third to 1, King Kelton, T. Edwards.